Huh? Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi. Hey, Navia! What you up to?
Shh!
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things.
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor...
Wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? So, you're bringing...
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of...
Overworked.
But Philmont can do that.
Monica, back in...
Huh?
Just do as you're told, and...
Wow! What a horrible...
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into... Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef. Ever since she took the job, she's been... One guy was so overworked, he
I'm sorry. It's all my...
At his family's request, Savannah is adamant. Our next thought was to talk to the other chef, and that's why I'm here.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry, Paimon.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly. And besides, yeah, meaning it's...
Paimon will join you, 'cause this is...
Guys, it's fine. A really famous chef just joined the spinach...
Sorry to interrupt. This is a small token from us. It's some...
Monica's the one apologizing?
Our head chef has been a little highly...
All right. Sense there's can.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her...
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't...
Oh, Paimon totally gets... Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the... Find... Escoffier.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
So, who is this?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg. Safe to say, she's the
Gâteau de Bourg. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, but none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility, and she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
The fortress piece of millipede.
Well, Escoffier didn't have to stay in the...
So that's what happened.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants... It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution...
Well, about that...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was you'd have had more sense. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those...
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do...
Yes, Chef.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can get...
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer...
I guess I'll be heading on.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now.
Oh,
For what? Like I said,
Firmont.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. He decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilarious.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon.
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the...
I certainly am. But I don't work for the... Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little...
That's a hard...
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the hit... Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel...
Monica.
Plus, it's not like...
Oh, Monica.
Escop...
I can't believe her! Pouted unbelievable! I won't stand for that.
Wait, so now she's...
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste...
But, please.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that?
Escoff,
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do.
Savannah,
That's some backwards.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine.
Oh, well,
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been...
I mean, we all knew that it came from... But these days, whenever we make a mistake, and it's only gotten worse since word got out that
Monica, you don't need to call me chef.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that banquet was a huge event.
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Produced from...
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor.
They also found that, unfortunately, however...
Everyone knows that in all but you took all the blame. We own, and now look at you. A fried...
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no...
Oh, the Flav Sandra, you say?
Monica, I'm very happy with my... Besides, at the end of the day...
If only Savannah was half the...
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head
No.
So, you do Escoffier? I thought you'd left this...
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like...
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore. So stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like...
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills? Are you...
That's none of...
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting.
Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves...
The traditional way?
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about the tradition is...
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, the cooking contest would decide who...
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, and indeed, the reintroduction...
Reintroduction? So...
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure,
I see.
Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The Codex...
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world.
Present and former.
What do you want that old thing for?
Don't take me for a fool. I want your copy.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared?
Savannah, you may...
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier?
You sound surprised. All right, then. Let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah.
Believe me, I'll show...
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine.
So?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something.
Huh? Holding back?
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the...
That's patently.
Okay. That's one
Oh, that? Well, back in the day, he had, for instance, so rare was the ingredient. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original, especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And
Paimon's heard this kind of story before.
what? No, of course not. Anyway, never mind. And that was it. Even then, it still took.
Oh!
Yes, well,
case in point. Even the Gâteau de...
Wait, really?
it did. But like I said, it's the dusty old book now. So, reimagination. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the.
Oh! Huh.
Hey now, it might not be... Just think, if the original...
Anyway, before I left my role as head.
Could it be a symbolic?
Well, it was clearly pressure. Maybe from her
You think so?
What? Huh.
Who knows? It means vesting her in this however much she's changed since we worked.
Well,
Let's not. Now, if I had to push.
Well, that's easy.
Well, I have heard the Traveler.
Oh, count me in too. Even if it means competing.
Confident.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. A kind of special, but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool. No, weird.
A little amuse-bouche! Bon appetit! Yeah! The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. An inspired melange! And done. These are the flavor compounds extract.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more
Absolutely not. Throwing everything. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop. That didn't count. I was experimenting. Get with. And voila! Now it's your turn. But the traveler's work was surprisingly good. That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something for— That's right. How's it going? How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet?
Guess I'm finally on the right path.
How's it going? How's it going? Look at that!
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything.
6 points.
What?
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but by that logic,
Aww.
Me next! I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole—
so you went from 12 to...
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our last—
8 points.
darn.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points.
How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can really take...
Hey, you mean...
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier!
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news.
And you think you're...
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let...
Yeah.
The fact is,
Firma,
I... Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I...
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then I...
Dad, talk to me.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, what?
Probably because... But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing...
Oh, come on.
She sounds like the worst.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what...
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake...
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my...
So now,
Oh, man.
the more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
how can you give up so easily, Firma? And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I will win this contest, and after that...
But what if...
Even if I had to go it alone...
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing.
And so will I.
Yeah, and if worse comes...
Actually, I thought maybe I could...
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to...
You do this for us?
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah?
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. But the way things are, I can't keep working. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure...
Whoa! Paimon didn't...
Great. Then it's Spina sponsored. Oh.
Yeah! Feast!
All right, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your... That's not a bad...
That was it.
So, this is what Chef...
Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I was just... I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed. But I can't find anything. It's just some The copy I gave her not only has... Yeah, maybe. Still, we were. She was a little shocked. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause... well, and the idea that she... I won, yes, with his good... The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his gâteau de bord and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But, unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions, people started gossiping about Savelli. Everything came to an abrupt end. That was it. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Unlikely. It's still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is, and that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Really? Well,
It's cooking contest day!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a... The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates.
As one of the judges, I promise...
When my meal got interrupted
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right? Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right? Even the best chef in the world... Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspard, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors. The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop!
Yes, Chef!
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
Goodness sake, Savannah, what are you doing? Oh, get it. I've got to focus on my own dish. Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
So, what do you think?
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor
Enough! Oh, useless! Both of you, make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Goose on the loose!
That went just as I expected.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
We both made the same dish.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10, only because there's something up.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't.
I have a feeling that this gâteau...
How exciting!
Not just the sugar.
It appears that this.
And Paimon thought this might act.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but
I can now declare that the creator of the first get.
What? It's Savannah?
No! That's it!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven. It was Vanishem's staff who laid. Isn't it more likely?
You judges! We didn't.
that's enough. What's done as head chef, or rather as team lead, Savannah? If you want the Codex to bore that much,
Escoffier, no!
but you must promise me that you'll apologize to Fear.
It's a little late to be.
Look, Savannah, you. But only on the condition that you promised.
Fine. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef. But I don't know if you're.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, fine. I'm glad.
Escoffier!
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now,
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The cook.
It's all right. It was just. Besides, it's not all. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the.
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of—
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over. She'll hide herself away.
But why?
Our best guess is—
And there.
Even so.
Yeah, and it's definitely.
Huh, about that.
Leone and Algat.
Not to worry. Come on.
Well, how?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than.
is it really that bad?
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. The offending flavors are coming from in between the ice. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
I'm sorry. I was forced and it was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted whatever's going on with you.
Food safety. Wait.
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you.
I know, it's terrible. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this. Firstly, it's not. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or.
You mean?
Oh, well, I'm not. You should tell Vanisham to mark down. Good. Now, back to Savannah. What?
What happened to me? I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't...
Now that you mention it. But the difference was so small.
Still, as had so many times, I've seen her make the cake base over and over.
Yeah, I've known—
Thinking back on it now.
She wants to prove that but after countless setbacks, and at some point along...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness sake. What is
Of course. Seeing how utterly wrong...
There's still one. She might not be on the same.
You'd think so.
New head chef, you say?
I wonder.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something? Ugh!
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the... Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone...
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe...
I sincerely... Let's give her the day to...
In that case, I'll go and update for Mon.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think...
Oh, nice! Macarons or...
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year, they migrate long distances in search of it. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas, but what those poets don't know. Whence the lead goose So, the truth is that leadership... I guess what I'm cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more sensitive... I'd have no reason to expect... And come tomorrow...
Why are we here so early? Check on her? What? Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
I'm fine. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Coffee.
Hello, what can I get for you? Sure thing, we're here to go. Huh? Oh.
coffee. I smell. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your...
I think...
Wait, what?
I'll save it for whenever enough. Yeah?
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not...
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing, only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the other. If she's not here...
Boss, Escoff.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping...
We were, but then, just after you...
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled.
Wait a second. Of course, from the Codex. Yeah, but...
The Codex de Bord? Then...
Seriously?
Ugh, idiot.
Hold on. There's more. Besides the...
It was you. It sounds like a...
Retrieve the codex, but so the cooking con...
She's...
this is... First, we thought that Savannah...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your... Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant.
I think...
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocked...
Well,
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current...
we have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we...
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do.
Wait, we're seriously gonna...
A dash of frosting! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ja! Sa!
or not?
Are we? Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to...
Yes, we can afford.
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Yeah! The tracks turned back again. Ugh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water.
Sure.
All those years slaving, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also... Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do... Did you not hear me? Get...
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident.
Don't be so self-righteous. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli, and he offered Modestus. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this So you see...
I am no Savelli, nor will I
Oh, put a lid on it. You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest.
You're right.
Ooh.
I somehow...
What?
Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But but you drank it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your dumb plan a mile off.
No.
Revenge is...
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good... You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't! Stay back if you want her alive!
Escoffier and the Traveler.
Monica!
A recipe. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius. The je ne sais quoi.
Are you serious? You're here because of a gâteau de Borbs.
I couldn't care less. He and Savelli were fools. We're talking about a power... That's right.
Will you listen to yourself?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this
Wait, what's...
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier.
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too!
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. Probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Night Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. A little amuse-bouche. The audacity! Look alive! Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Yeah! A dash of frosting! It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. Let's get it on! Ha! You're dead meat! Ring cutter! I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Grimoire to me.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe, you really
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's death and... Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her...
No kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but...
Anyway, let's find out who who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these roots exactly the way I remember it. Sadly, the treasure of Remoria. Our limited stock of the substance meant he was praised as a genius. Modeste tried his best to... Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further? I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing, unfortunately, that...
So it was Seville?
I always thought it was just a legend.
In that case, what does that say?
The taste of gâteau de being the perfectionist that he... But as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitter. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. In hindsight, over the course of his many the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him. Yet despite everything...
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something.
So, Modeste chose to also... Neither the...
Modeste told me ever... Did he hope I would gain some... But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison. I cannot let that... I will do what I must. It may lead his family to... I would rather the world... But the final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh?
So we thought...
The treasure of Remoria. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you... but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of... Oh, it's...
Monica? Oh, we were second...
Escoffier?
Savelli's final act, so he came here...
All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to you, barbarian.
She's a nutcase, a liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out. Transfixed. Yeah.
Why is this place still shaking? I've enough chit-chat.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a
When did you...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Venejem!
What did you expect us to?
We had to do something.
It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our...
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I...
Huh?
Forget it. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work.
Things were pretty rough after...
Our customers know at the end of the day.
No,
Well, about that.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmal? I'm so sorry, but...
Actually, I think...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem, and as it turns out,
No way!
it can. A small dose might simply make a person more
Know what?
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, well, that's what happens when you...
There's...
You mean...
Oh, so
Let's not be too quick to blame So you better make sure you reflect...
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating element in your...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the ovens in the whole kitchen, I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No. I spent so long... It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3... And you clearly have no idea how... Genius or not, you're only allows... Surely you haven't...
That...
what a
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah.
friends again!
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But that was mostly Monica's...
Right. And also...
No excuses. This is a cooking contest, so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey, so,
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide!
Quite rightly.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were... I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Bourg had reached a point where... So I decided to step down and look for new...
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. slime mucus. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romarit?
What?
And the other half?
Uh-oh. Paimon settled.
Don't worry. In the meantime, take this.
All right.
Oh, of course.
Surely Monaco, she practically dedicated her life.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modet, the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extract.
Huh?
Don't forget, it was. And as for the Luma, even if Savelli had.
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon.
Hey!
Huh?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. Did you see anything? Experts say.
Wait!
If only.